Dear guests, good morning and welcome. Let me start by thanking the Benelux Secretariat for inviting me to address today's conference. In my opinion, the single market is among the key achievements of the EU, possibly even the greatest one. Exactly 30 years ago, in 1992, the signing of the Maastricht Treaty lifted the European integration to a completely new level. "You don't fall in love with the single market," used to say Jacques Delors, back then when he was president of the European Commission. Delors was also a great visionary of an integrated European Union. Of course, he was right. Developing strong emotions towards this legal concept would indeed appear exaggerated or unexpected, to say the least. And yet, the single market has become an underestimated part of our daily lives. It creates tremendous opportunities for the 450 million citizens and 10 million businesses in the EU, especially SMEs, which together form the largest common market, and I would even say the largest multinational society in the world. The single market has not only boosted growth and created prosperity. Common EU rules have helped raise the standards of all 27 EU member states in crucial areas, which together form a set of European values that can be exported internationally. We now take it for granted that Europeans can travel, study, shop, or sell anywhere in the EU without border controls. 30 years ago, this was still quite a distant and fancy dream. Sadly, the current period of multi-crisis also reminds us of the fragility of the single market in a rather brutal manner. At the height of the COVID-19 crisis, a large number of countries closed their borders, only to realize later that this was a mistake, because border closures do not stop the pandemic. They only created dangerous disruptions in European supply chains and delayed the deployment of effective solutions. In the context of the current energy crisis, we are also seeing the return of protectionist tendencies in some countries. Going forward, we need to realize that joint EU action, based on solidarity and on a resilient single market, is our most powerful shield against internal and external shocks. The single market is also a key enabler when it comes to taking on the challenges and great opportunities of the twin transition. Increased strategic autonomy in crucial sectors such as high-tech, energy, or healthcare can only be achieved if we stimulate cross-border exchanges and the dissemination of innovative products and services. On our path towards a more sustainable production and consumption model, the EU needs ambitious single market rules, such as the new eco-design proposal, to give just one example. All this, you will agree, could not happen in a fragmented EU made of 27 national mini-markets. In a small open economy like Luxembourg's, where most than half of all economic activity is of a cross-border nature, the internal market has been an essential asset ever since its creation. This also applies to our partner countries, Belgium and the Netherlands, with whom we have created the fantastic laboratory of the single market, the Benelux Union. Especially during difficult times, the single market needs strong defenders, like the Benelux countries, who step up when others take it for granted or are too easily ready to sacrifice it. Dear guests, since its creation, one of the main priorities of Benelux cooperation has been the completion of the internal market among Belgium, Luxembourg and the Netherlands, with the aim of being a frontrunner of European integration. As a regional cooperation built on almost 80 years of experience, the Benelux Union can support our three economies with tailor-made solutions through the Benelux internal market. These solutions can be used to inspire new initiatives at the European level, while they specifically meet the cross-border needs identified in the Benelux. Our joint projects can serve as inspiration for our European partners, especially the European Commission. In addition, the Benelux can make use of EU support measures for which the cross-border dimension is a precondition. While doing so, the objective is always to provide a tangible added value to Benelux citizens and businesses. Benelux cooperation also remains a strong tool of advocacy. Together, we have put the issue of territorial supply constraints on the EU's agenda, and we have contributed to important legal frameworks during their preparation stage, such as the recent Digital Markets Act. I find the title of today's conference highly relevant. Yes, the Benelux is a living laboratory for EU integration, inspiring both the European institutions as well as a dialogue with our social partners in the Benelux. Today's roundtable will certainly contribute to developing a forward-looking internal market agenda in order to confirm the role of the Benelux as pioneer in further European integration. Let me conclude by saying that I regret that I cannot be with you in person today. I wish you a fruitful discussion, and I look forward to further collaborating with my counterparts in Belgium and the Netherlands.